Okay. All right. I have 2 live streams going at one time. I got over here, you guys, in front of me, my Tia Torres. Over here, I'm going to move this one closer. I got my 90-day felon one. I'm using a green screen on the 90-day felon, so I'm sorry for the glitching. So today, if you're on my 90-day felon TikTok account, you already know what's going on. You're going to be meeting this guy today, Jesse Salazar. For those of you on my Tia Torres TikTok, Jesse Salazar is one of my 90-day felon guys. He's going to be calling. It's going to be our first 90-day felon live stream ever. So if you guys want to see what Jesse looks like, go over to my 90-day felon. Oh, let me make a banner. Okay, let me make a banner. Banner stickers. I think it's called stickers. Oh yeah, there we go. 90. There we go. Okay. Those in my Tia account, if you want to go over to that TikTok account. Hey, everybody over 90-day felon. You get to see Jesse. God, it is glitching bad over here, right? I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. I see people using green screens, and theirs comes out great. This one sucks. I suck at it. It looks like horrible. Good morning, everybody on my Tia Talk channel. Thank you guys for joining me over here on 90-day felon. We're going to be meeting Jesse today, Jesse Salazar. He is over here on my 90-day felon TikTok account. 90-day felon, it is a prison pen pal service that I'm doing. If you're here on my Tia account, I can talk about anything I want. Okay, so when I'm on Villalobos Rescue Center's TikTok, we do dogs. But on Tia, I talk about whatever I want. And inmates in prison are the other half of my life. So today, we're doing prisons, inmate stuff, except I'm rolling backwards. Okay. And if you're on my 90-day felon account, I apologize for the glitching. Oh my God. Where did I go? Hold on, 90-day felon people. There I am. Whoa. 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 I don't know why it's glitching so bad. I have no clue. Okay, let me fix this. Let me try this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Maybe that will make it a little bit better. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to freeze right here. Yes, I still have Jethro. He's laying in the other room. But we're not talking about dogs today. We're talking about inmates. Prison pen pal stuff. And that's what we're talking about today. Jesse is looking for a pen pal. And if you are on my 90-day felon account, the link under the name under the bio page, tap on it, and Jesse Salazar's information is there. How to, it's when I use green screen, it's really crazy. I wanted to use green screen on this platform. Oops, sorry guys. This platform, because I have Jesse's picture behind me on the green screen. And so I'm over here on 90-day felon, and I am glitching bad. But this is Jesse. You guys can see him, right? Wait, hold on, Tia people. That's Jesse. We're gonna meet him in a few minutes. He is so nervous. Yeah, Swamp Montana. I know how to do green screen. It's just over on the other account. I don't know if it's because I'm in front of a window. Oh, someone from South Africa. Woo! Why did me and AJ break up? We have been divorced for 9 years. I think I just did a podcast episode on him, on my Tia Tours Unmuzzled. Told you the whole story on that. Oh, it's Jesse.
Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from... This call is from a DRC correctional
Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, great.
Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, Jesse, you are now in front of about, let's see, so far about 300 people are listening to you.
Well, I must keep my virtue then, must I?
Mind your manners. No, you seem like you have good manners, unlike somebody else we know.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, I was raised. Fortunately, I was raised by an old grandma. She taught me.
Well, letting everybody know, guys. Anybody who's watching the live stream, Jesse is actually friend, cellmate, whatever you want to call. He's in the same prison system as my ex-husband, who y'all know, because he does my podcast with me, 25 to Wife. You'll hear me talk about Kojak. That is his nickname. That's what they know him as. So when I'm talking about Kojak, that's who we're talking about, my ex. Now, not my ex that y'all know from the TV show, my ex before that ex. So, anyways, okay, Jesse. So you are no, I don't mean AJ, guys. AJ, I don't even talk to AJ. Okay, I talked to the ex before him, right before AJ. I know I have a lot of ex-husbands. I know it's very hard to keep track of them all. I understand, and there's no judgment here. I can't keep track of them. Why do I keep choosing men who are locked up? I don't keep choosing men who are locked up. There just happened to be a couple that were, and then there happened to be a couple that went there. There you go.
Oh, someone likes bad boys.
Huh?
I said someone likes bad boys.
No, well, here's the thing. I have no problem admitting that I am not like the ultimate wife partner here. I'm not. My not to take away from your time, but my younger daughter's father, who, by the way, never went to prison, okay? I was with him for 12 years, and he said it straight out to me. He said, you make the ultimate friend, but as a wife or a girlfriend, he goes, you suck. So there you have it. There you have it. So everybody, Jesse.
Hey, he just has tough enough skin. Yeah.
So y'all. So Jesse is in. Okay, I have a girl here saying she is a fellow Toledo, somebody from Toledo. So Jesse, what you don't know is, like I said, I have your picture up behind me, and it has like your name, your DC number, where you're at, from Toledo, Ohio. So that's people know where you're at. For those of you again,
sorry about that mugshot. Yeah, I wasn't in a good mood that day.
Hey, we don't expect. Not everybody can have a great mugshot, okay? So it is understandable.
Well, thanks for being understanding.
Yes. For those of you who are on my Tia Tours platform, I am over here on the 90-Day Felon platform that I have. My 90-Day Felon platform is for prison pen pals. If you guys want to jump over to 90-Day Felon, you will see who I am talking to. So I got 2 TikToks going at one time, Jesse. So that's why I'm having to keep explaining it. And then new people keep joining in, so I have to explain it again. So Jesse,
I'm from Columbus, but I have quite a few Toledoan friends. So shout out to my Toledoans.
Okay, if they're listening, you got to tell your kids too. You got to tell your kids that, you know what, you're gonna be TikTok famous here. So
I told them all about you. I told them. They said, "Dad, I've never heard you sound starstruck before." I said, "Well, I mean, topics never came up, and
yeah,
like
So are you?
Me with it, so
You're originally from Ohio? Like you were born and raised there?
No, I was born in upstate New York, but
oh,
no, all my family.
Wow!
Like my mom's
Look
side
at
of the family.
you. Okay, so I don't know why people from New York to me they just seem like they're, I don't know, more advanced than us. So then you you stayed in New York. You lived in New York. You have a couple of kids.
Yeah, I have 3 boys and 2 daughters.
I have somebody here asking, what part of New York were you from?
Well, I was actually born in Buffalo.
Where?
But we stayed all over. Like
Buffalo?
Syracuse.
Buffalo?
Yeah, but.
Okay. Wow. Okay. For those asking more information about Jesse that are on my 90-day felon platform, you can go to the Linktree link that is under the profile on the bio page. There's a Linktree link, and when you tap on it, there's a drop-down menu, and you just pick Jesse's smiling face, and you tap on that, and his whole history is right there. It's actually it takes them right to your DOC page, and then everything you need to know is right there.
A lot of my family's in Texas now, though.
Huh?
A lot of my family is in Texas now.
Oh, okay. So you again. I'm sorry, Jesse, I missed it. You have how many kids? 3?
Yeah, I got 3 boys and 2 daughters, but
you have 5 kids?
One daughter I'm in contact with, and that's Ava, the daughter I was telling you about earlier.
Right. Wow.
My heart, world.
Wow.
She's a little artist. She knows how to. She draws like this. She's 10 years old, and she's capable of drawing stuff that's like animated worthy. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I can't even draw a stick figure, but here it is. She draws with such detail and beauty because she adds different colors and rubs them together. Like see her work, you'd be surprised for someone that young.
So it sounds like you're really, really. I mean, it's great that you're really into your kids.
Yeah. I owe them so much. Like I failed them, but I still try. I'm not there. I make my presence be known. I'm capable of hustling, making a few dollars here and there, and I try to do for them. I'll sacrifice and go without just so that I can let my presence be felt.
Yeah.
It may not be a lot, but it's they know that I want to be, that I want to do that, and I want to do more. Like they know. Yeah.
No, I mean, and I think if you did not feel this way about your kids, then I would say I would be kind of concerned. But the fact that you do know, you messed up, and your kids are suffering because of it. But you're getting out. You're getting out when?
29.
Okay. Few more years. Oh my. Okay, that is not not too long. Not too long. Yeah. I mean, I will say this, guys. Those of you that are in the 90-day felon platform, here's the thing. I don't need your input. I don't need your advice. I don't really give a rat's ass about it. Why are you even here? Like, why are you here? Someone just asked, did he think about his kids before he committed a crime? Well, the answer would be no. So why are you even asking such a stupid question? Not you, Jesse. The moron.
No, I understand. I've asked myself that.
I know.
I've tortured myself with that.
Yeah. So it was just a dumb question to ask.
It was either
me.
I felt like it was either me or my family. My family was in harm's way at that moment. If they get online and look up my case, they can read the transcripts. This guy was out there threatening to knock out my ex-wife, threatened to harm one of my sons that was a teenager at the time. And when I retreated, it was in the house because I ended up getting hurt. And the only thing that I knew what to do at that very moment in panic was to shooting. And yes, it may have been wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I may not have been thinking about my priorities concern of my family at that moment, but I did the best thing that I made the best choice that I felt I could make to protect my family in that moment.
Well, one of my
and I have to live with it. It ain't something that I'm proud of.
Well, one of my employees just made a comment that's it's a very simple comment, but very true. She said, sometimes life isn't just black and white. So, it's, you know, and again, there is, there are people in prison that have done horrific things. And there's still people out in the free world that want to correspond with them. Here's the thing. I don't do the deep dive. The only thing I look for when I bring these guys on this pen pal program is I make sure that they're not chomos. And for those of you who don't know what a chomo is, look it up. I don't do that. I don't do people that have committed crimes against women and children, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to go into any more specifics. But other than that, I don't do a deep dive. So it's just there's somebody for everybody. Even though the guys I was married to had a pretty extensive criminal record, there's someone out there that would say, "Oh my God, how could you marry that guy?" Okay, I did, and now what? Okay, it's not your relationship. Don't worry about it. I'm a big girl. Don't worry about my relationship. So work on your own.
And what you said, you made such a valid point, because my ex that I was with, we was getting off on the freeway in Columbus to go somewhere, and there was a guy asking for change for people that was getting off on the exit. I made her roll the window down, and I gave him some money, and she went off about it. And I said, listen, who are we to judge this person when the way because at the time I was making money may not have been the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I said, look at us, and look at us the same way that you're sitting here trying to look at him, when none of us have the right to do that.
Yeah.
Because we don't know the history, we don't know the story. It's either if you help or you don't.
Yeah.
You have that choice. And I'm not going to judge this person. If I feel like I can help him no matter what he goes and does with it, it's my choice, and that's what I'm going to do. And she just never understood that about me. And
well, the other thing too, Jesse, is that you're getting out in 4 years. So whether somebody likes it or not, you're getting out, and you have to live amongst the rest of the world. So either we, embrace it and help, or step off and go somewhere else. I mean, what can you do? I mean, these people are getting out, and you know what? I bet some of you that are on here, and I only saw one person making a negative comment, so that's kind of cool. But I bet some of you that are out in the free world right now have run into somebody or know somebody that you actually like, just as a person. You don't even know if they have a criminal record. Do you do criminal background checks on everybody you run into, everybody you work with? You don't even know. So, you kind of need to keep your mouth shut, because you never know. You never know. So, like I said, I'm all about, prison reform and inmate advocacy, and especially for somebody who is getting out. And like I said, Jesse's getting out pretty soon. I mean, 4 years is pretty soon in the prison terminology.
Well, it's sooner than that, because I got to do 85% of that. That's just
okay.
So really, I only got to do 85% of that.
Okay. We have someone on here that says
they changed it. They changed it after I had that. So once they changed it, they got to tally up everything,
right?
And whatever comes up to 85%.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be a year and a half sooner than that.
Okay.
But I was just saying what's going to show up on paper.
Okay. Well, that's good then. That's good. Now, are your kids all still in New York, or are they some in Texas, or?
No, they're here in Ohio. They're in
Ohio now. Okay.
And they got good families. We have good family support.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They're not doing that. So
okay.
I'm grateful for that.
Okay.
But I admit to where where I failed them.
Yeah.
That's the first step. Own up to it, and then just do something about it from this point on.
Well, the 1 minute came on, so give me a call back, Jesse, and then we'll continue this conversation. Right. Okay.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. Jesse, his heart is heavy over what happened and him leaving his kids behind. So the one person I saw that came on here saying, didn't he think about that? No, he honestly didn't think about that, okay? Trust me, you do not have to guilt him. This is one guy, I'm telling you, he is very sensitive. He's like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He texts me all the time. Inmates have their own texting app, and you can reach out to him through the app for inmates. It's called Getting Out. I know, what a horrible name. Getting Out. That's what it's called. And when you go on there, you can just use the information right here, guys, on 90 Day Felon. That's his information right here, and that's how you find him. It's 10 cents to send a text, and it's a super secure. It's a secure app. But he is a very, like I said, he wears his heart on his sleeve.
This is a prepaid debit call.
Thanks,
from
Montana. Thanks. I don't want to pin that in case I'm not allowed to.
An inmate. This call is from a DRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording.
That's a horrible name for that app,
Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GTL. Thank you for using GTL.
So this is the first live stream, 90 Day Felon live stream I've done. Jesse's our guinea pig, and Timmy, little Timmy, he's in Toledo. So if you guys that are on my Tia Talk 90 Day Felon, that's where we're at over here on 90 Day Felon, and I'm live on 90 Day Felon, and Jesse's information and picture is up, so you can get more information there. Those that are on the 90 Day Felon TikTok live stream, you can go to the bio page, the home page, whatever you want to call it, and there's a Linktree link. And when you tap on it, there's a drop-down menu, and you'll see Jesse. There's two Jessies. He's Salazar. Hey, I was going to ask you about that. Are you? I know.
My name is Perez.
Perez.
It's a hyphen.
Okay. Well, I was married to a Mexican, so trust me, I get it. They have like a million last names. He was Agustin Reyes Torres. So I get it. So are you Mexican, or are you Native American, or like, what are you?
I mean, if you look at the history of the continent, I mean, we're all basically like an indigenous people. Yeah. But everything changed once language started to change from incomers from Europe, like Cortez, and Blase Skip. So yeah, my dad represents Apache. He says, I'm Apache. Like, that's what he says. Yeah. But he speaks Spanish. Yeah. Raised in Texas.
Yeah. Okay. Because I heard you talking about Texas and all that. Somebody on here, Jesse, Bo Wombles, did 25 years in prison, and he was on season 3 of Love After Lockup. Wow. I'll have to check you out, Bo.
Oh yeah.
Send me hey Bo, send me guys, can I get messages here? I haven't checked my 90 Day Felon account. Send me a message. Oh, Jeff. Okay, your real name's Jeff. Okay. Yeah, send me a message here. He did 25 years, Jesse. Woo. Jeez.
Yeah.
Thanks, Swamp Montana, for putting the app up. I don't know, you TikTokers, I just don't know if, okay, Jeff, I will. Sorry for all the side talk, Jesse. I told you this. That's how it is with lives. I'm answering questions, as we're doing this. But I don't know if I'm allowed.
I said it best.
Huh?
It's like a bicycle to keep your balance. You must keep moving.
Yep.
That's what he's doing after 25 years.
Yep. Well,
still moving.
There's 200 people right now listening, so I'm trying to keep everybody. Oh, one of my employees, I forgot she's Native also, and she said to tell you hello from a Native sister. So,
yeah, no doubt. Hello back, sis.
Yeah, he said back at you, sis. But it's a lot keeping up with all of this. But again, Jesse is here to find a pen pal. And I was telling him earlier that I know having a prison pen pal, most of the time people say to the women, watch out. Okay? It can happen to the inmate too. And I was explaining to him, that to beware, because I have had it happen in the past where somebody from my following wrote to an inmate and all they did was try to get personal information about me from him. So they were just using him to get to me. So I'm like, I told them, if anybody writes you, gets a hold of you, and all they want to do is talk about Tia, I said, dump them. Oh, thanks.
Well, thanks for the red flag.
Yep. My employee Nicole just. Oh, you don't have any friends, Nicole? Well, you can write. You and your husband write to Jesse then. So I'm telling them. Yeah.
I'll be the first one to admit I'm lonely. It's hard in here. Like, people actually forget about you. I mean, some people actually, forget about you when you're gone, out of sight, out of mind.
Wow.
It's been hard. It's been.
Who do you?
A family person being around to this is a difficult transition.
So nobody writes to you, or nobody corresponds with you, calls you, or you call?
I mean, there's family like my son. I'm real close with. Stay in contact with him. I try to.
Thanks, Amanda. I just have
making his mark in the world, but no, not as far as friends and any ex-companions or any new ones. Like, no, nothing like that.
One of my subscribers, Amanda, said she's going to write to you. So look out for something from Amanda. And like I said, guys, you can get on Getting Out today, and you can text him today. To repeat, Getting Out, I know it's scary because you think, oh my gosh, I'm putting my bank card information in this app. But it's safe and secure. It's not run by the inmates. It's actually run by a company. I've been using it for years. And the texting costs 10 cents. Amanda, if you hop over to the 90-Day Felon TikTok, his picture and information is on a green screen behind me. Thanks, Jeff. Send me a message.
You still got that? You got the other picture that I sent you where it had like a red hat on?
Yeah. I'm gonna use those pictures. I'm gonna use those pictures to make like a video to post.
Okay.
Yeah, Nicole, you can write letters or you can text them. When you text them, you can send photo, you can send video, and it's just a quicker way. Now, their texting, it goes through pretty quick, but not as quick as, yes, Andrea, of course they all want money. They all need money. You can put money on their phone. You can put money on their music. You can put money. The 90-Day Felon won't work. What are you trying to get on, Michelle? Sorry, Jesse. I got side conversations going on here. All for you, though. All for you.
This is new to me, and it is new, so I'm interested too.
Yeah. Yes, jail is extremely expensive for the inmates. I'll tell you, if I knew back then when I know now, I would have gone into the prison business. Oh my God, you can make so much money. Michelle, really? It's the @ at 90-Day Felon. Oh no, are you tapping on it? Yeah. Don't tap on this. This is just a banner. You got to actually go into your search bar. Actually, somebody go ahead and put in the link in my chat here, and I'll pin it. I'll pin it for Michelle. That way you can just tap on it and go right over to 90-Day. So you have to do the @ 90-Day Felon. I'll pin the first one that puts it on here. We got you, Michelle. We got you. Okay, thanks, little Timmy. Oh, no. No, that was felons. It's got to be 90-Day Felon. @ 90-Day Felon. Thanks, Isabella. Chu got it. All right, guys, right here. Where are we at? Right here. If you tap on that, that'll take you to the 90-Day Felon page. And then I'm going to get out of the way. And that is Jesse and his information right there. If you go onto the Getting Out app, you can text him or go on to the home page right here on my 90-Day Felon account. And there's a Linktree link, and tap on it, and then drop down menu. I've only got Jesse Salazar, Jesse McIntyre, and Louis Urconis on there right now. But I will be adding somebody else today. A couple of people, actually. Thanks, Swamp Montana. Yeah, I'm nervous about putting the Getting Out app. I don't want to get in trouble. He gets out in a few years, Tappy Tab. Here's my so Jesse, you tell me if
after the 85%, it's going to be like 27.
Okay. What made me start doing this, little Timmy? That's a great question. And I'm going to give you that answer. Guys, over here on my TIA Talk platform, right here, I just pinned this link, and you can tap on that, and it'll take you over to the 90-Day Felon platform, and then you will see Jesse's lovely face and his profile right there.
You're just usually.
So here is my quick, if I was a profiler, here is my quick assessment of Jesse. And you be honest, tell me if I'm wrong or tell me if I'm right. I pegged you as a very sensitive guy. I pegged you as a guy who wears his heart on his sleeve. And that I pegged you as a guy that if you fell in love, it would be like ride or die to the death, never leave, super loyal. Did I get it right?
Yeah. But I'm a pessimist. It just feels like it just don't exist in the 21st century.
I get it, though.
Like,
I get it. And you know why? Because I think a lot of it's in the situation you're in. You know, it's hard to be upbeat when you live where you live. You know, the fact that you assume the responsibility for what happened. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Wow, that's coming from a dude. Oh, I'm going to cry. He said he can hear that in your emotion. Oh, that's coming from another guy who went to prison. That's kind of emotion. Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, he knows from experience. Like, experience is our best, teacher.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's so many opinions I had before I experienced things that it couldn't be completely the opposite.
Oh.
And that I never thought that I would actually have that opinion on in that way. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to say.
Yeah,
and here's the thing, guys.
Yeah, you don't hear
that. And you can hear it. Oh, Michelle. Michelle just said, tell him love is here. So that's from a girl named Michelle. The thing is this.
Now I know what they mean by people can say things that actually make you smile. Like, I couldn't help it. That's crazy.
There's nothing that prison or anybody in this chat talking shit that can punish Jesse more than the guilt he feels about leaving his kids. Because every time he texts me, it's always about his kids. So trust me, he's being punished. Okay? He's being punished. So all we can do at this point is support him in every way possible until he gets out. And, if I'm still here on this earth, show him the support when he gets out and help him with the kids. You can
ask them. You can take it straight from their mouth. They know that I'm ride or die for them. And they know I put them first. I made mistakes, man. I made a mistake.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a lot of people.
I have to own up. I got to live with it. I'm the one that's got to live with it. No one else.
Yeah.
I mean, they do. They know that they're loved. They know how much they mean to me. And that right there helps. Because if they didn't know, that's what would make it worse.
Yeah.
But they do know, and that helps me.
Guys, I don't have all the details, and I'll get into that. I don't have all the details. I mean, well, actually, I do have the details of his crimes. It's on the Linktree link on my bio page here on 90-Day Felon. It breaks it all down. I will say this, that when they list the charges of what you went to prison for, like there's no details. So I've seen things where they have their crime, and it's, you don't get the whole context of what happened, you know. So take it for what it's worth, you know.
Well, I mean, I can bring it up. It was something. It was a disagreement with a man and my ex-wife, because she had another husband before me, and he knew him, and there was a lot of stuff going on with the home because I was the one paying all the bills and everything, and they was trying to have a bunch of people just in my home and taking advantage, and I said no, and
you have 1 minute remaining.
He said the last time I checked, this was your home. Why is he able to make the decisions he's making? And I said, look, you don't have to text her. You can just say it to me, and I'll answer. You know, I'll let you know. And it went from that to us getting in the fight, and he got the better of me of the fight. But instead of leaving it at that and leaving, he stayed and threatened to harm my wife, my kids, and I wasn't really in my right mind, and I made a bad choice. Yeah. I made a bad decision. I shot him.
The phone's going to cut off, Jesse, so give me a call back. And it's got the 1 minute, so give me a call back, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling.
Okay.
Thank you for using GTL.
Guys, when I bring these guys on my 90-day felon pen pal program, the main thing I make sure is I don't do any crimes against women or children. Sex crimes, you know what I'm talking about. So, Julia, I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know if you missed the part where he said, I did this. I don't know if you got that part. You may want to listen up again, or maybe I'm misunderstanding you. I don't know. He is one guy that, like I said, so he knows my ex-husband. They're in the same prison. Tiger Lily, I've been using Getting Out for years. What they mean by bad reviews is like when you text them, sometimes it doesn't go through right away, but like nothing nefarious happens. Like they don't take your money, they don't steal your money. But it's not the best as far as
this is a prepaid debit call from
mobile telling.
As far as like
this call is from a DRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GTL. Thank you for using GTL.
Hold on one sec, Jesse. Yeah, Tiger Lily. So the reason Getting Out has bad reviews is because, like, for example, you'll send a picture of your dog. Hold on, my daughter's hanging. I'm on live right now. Hold on here. Just put it right there. I'm on a live right now. Put it on my porch. Put it on my porch. Don't flash me. Jesus, my daughter's flashing me. Jesus.
That's really her, huh?
But
which daughter?
Mariah, the little redhead.
Oh man.
Yeah. So with the Getting Out, like you can text a picture of like your dog, for example, and then the Getting Out thing will reject it and say inappropriate. I'm like, oh, give me a break. It's a dog. And though you just hit resend. So that's what I mean by when Getting Out has bad reviews. That's the kind of stuff it means. They don't like steal your money or anything like that. Sometimes it'll log you out and it takes forever to get back in. So it's safe. It is safe.
Yeah, they refused the picture because I was holding up chips at a casino, and they said it was they thought it was gang related or something. Like how was me holding up
I know
chips
so,
gang related?
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah, so that's why it gets bad reviews. Like it's just like but it is kind of cool to have because you can message somebody. Like today, to do this, I was texting with Jesse back and forth, and he was getting the messages pretty quick. So, but yeah. So the thing is this, guys. Oops, let me make sure I didn't disconnect here. Whoop. Okay. Also, yes, you have inmates that blame it on the world. By the way, my ex-husband, AJ, if we're going to talk about people that did that, oh yeah, with him, it was everybody else's fault. I understand, Julia, but you know what? You're bitter about your car being stolen. So, okay, that's like blaming every pit bull because one pit bull attacked somebody. So if you're bitter, then why are you here? That's my question. Why?
I haven't stolen them since I was a kid, and I stole some candy out of the.
No, it's okay. You get these kind of people all the time. It's like you don't want to be supportive. Then go into the inmate haters TikTok account. Okay, that's the best place for you. So, and I get it.
I've met some really valuable people of value in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got successful people and you got people of value.
Mm-hmm.
And I am grateful that I've met some that I've met in prison. Because I would have never believed for 1 second that they would even be here.
Wow.
So, and there's been people on the street that's never been in prison that I wish to God that I would have never even crossed paths with.
Yeah. No, I get it. Okay, let me. Oh my God, this girl. Just hold on here. Let me just. I'm gonna mute her.
Life has a funny way of teaching you.
Yeah.
Right? Like a lot of things you thought you knew, and you just did not even. It wasn't even close to the idea. Like that's my experience anyway.
Yeah.
Like I used to think I knew things just because for face value or for just how it looks or how it may seem, and it couldn't have been proven any more wrong. Mm-hmm. And it just blew my mind. Like you don't know what you always think you know.
Yeah. No, I know.
I know that from experience.
Guys, those of you that are on my Tia Torres platform, I'm over here. I'm doing a double live. I'm over here on 90 Day Felon, on my 90 Day Felon TikTok. By the way, this is just a banner. It is not a clickable link. So you actually have to go to, hey, Meg, I'm actually going to be, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. My dogs normally last an hour, and that's about it. And then you can hear them in the background, like starting to like rage. Yeah. So that's about as long as they can last. And then I have to end the live. Once I hire another person to watch the other half of my dog population here, then I can stay on the lives all day long and do this. Hey Jeff, you know what? That I would absolutely. Let me say that again. I'm absolutely gonna contact you. I'm also going to be collaborating with another guy who did time in prison in Texas, and now he stays on TikTok all day long doing live streams and trying to help people keep sober. I think it's such an honorable thing to do with this platform. But today we're doing, I know a lot of you know me from my dog life, but the other half of my life has always been prison, even before I had dogs, actually. So today,
I mean, look at how many jobs you provided. You provided jobs. You provided food on the table and a roof over there. I've seen everything. I was amazed by all the hard work that you put in for helping us, for helping animals. Like, ask Kojak. Like,
yeah,
like when he said you're busy, I said, hey, I'm full to get it. I fully understand. I've seen it. So I know.
Wow.
Like,
so you've actually. I
wasn't pestering you or.
No, it's okay. Honestly, if I didn't have all these friggin' dogs in my house, I would be doing this more, and I'm trying to make that happen. I have one dog sitter who watches half the dogs in my house. Now I need to find someone else who can watch the other half of the dogs in my house. What y'all can't hear is the ones that I put outside that are raging right now to come back in the house. And then there's one in the other room who's raging to go out. So I'm just telling them, you can't find 90 Day Felon, Danny Lynn? I don't know why that is. How are y'all finding it?
My son had trouble finding it too.
Oh, did he really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
90 Day Felon, right here.
There's other links coming up that had nothing to do with any of this.
Well, shoot, Isabella, I'm going to pin your comment again. This is a clickable link, right, guys? I'm going to put it right here. I got to get my finger right there. Oh, thanks, Brandy. Isabella got it. It should just click right over, right?
Yeah. Thousands of people. Like, yeah, I was telling him how nervous. I'm like, I said, they're getting the nervous version of me. Like, this is the nervous version of me.
Well, I mean
I've never did anything like this. So
and again,
my mind is like racing.
This is like our first time. And this is, like I said, right now there's a couple hundred people on here. And so, yeah, I mean, okay, so someone said just put in the search bar 90-day felon. Just like space it out like you were writing it without the little @ sign and it popped up.
Oh, okay.
That's, yeah, just 90-day felon. Just write the words out, spaced out, and it's popping up. I don't know why. Well, we'll be, what I'm going to do with, like I said, Jesse, is I'm going to use the pictures you sent me, and I'm going to put some videos up as well on the 90-Day Felon platform. I'm also created a 90-Day Felon YouTube channel, so I'll be putting stuff up on there, trying to get these guys as much exposure as possible, even if it's just friendship, someone to text with, talk to, write to, anything.
Yeah, because I'm all about learning. I'm all about new experiences. I'm not, I want more out of life, out of life. I'm not satisfied or I don't want it just to be this.
Right.
Even when I'm out, I want more. I want to see more. I know there's so much more to learn and to be taught, and that's what I want to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. Those of you that are just popping in here on my Tia Torres TikTok, I'm over on my 90-Day Felon TikTok account, which is my prison pen pal. So Nicole, my employee, she goes, I can't teach him anything, but I'll write. So birthday cards, Christmas cards,
Yeah, she can. She just don't know it.
The other account, guys, is right here.
Being just in different parts of the world, experiencing different things, you can always learn something.
Yeah, guys, I'm not doing dog stuff today. The title of this TikTok, of this live stream, is 90-Day Felon, not dogs.
Hey, I missed my California Racers Edge. Remember I told you about that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man, that was my boy, man.
Thanks,
when I left, he sit there and whined at the door for weeks. They said, waiting for me to pull up. That broke my heart, man. That was my boy.
Guys, over here on the Tia Torres platform, Swamp Montana. I don't want to pin it because I don't want to get in trouble, but she just put a link there for Getting Out. It's an app that you can text inmates, and you could be talking to Jesse today. I think so. I think you can.
Yeah. 24.
No, Lulu. I'm going to say this again, Lulu. I'm not doing dog stuff today. That is why this live stream is called 90-Day Felon. Okay. Now that I got that off my chest. Jeff, you are correct. Jeff said it's hard when you get out.
I'm so grateful for everyone that's here with us. Like this, I've never did anything like this before ever. Like,
yep.
For real. Like,
we're gonna put you out there.
I'm lost for words.
Yeah, it's
and it's all because of you.
Well, like I said, this was.
I love you for that. Thank you.
Thank you. This is my first 90-Day Felon live stream. Yeah. First one. Thanks, Nicole.
Well, you're doing an amazing job. Like me, I wouldn't know where to start. I wouldn't know what to say. I can barely do this, but I'm just following your lead.
Nope.
I'm over here like shaking almost. I'm so nervous. If that don't happen, I don't get nervous like that.
Yeah. Well, now tell your kids to go over to the 90-Day Felon TikTok account, and I'll put some. Well, they'll see I have videos of you on there. So yeah, they can go in there now and see it. It's an app, Catherine. It's an app. Jeff,
do they have to have a TikTok account to do that?
Yeah, Jeff said, "Tell you to calm down and kick back with us."
That's what I'm trying to do. Hey, Jeff knows what's up. See, he knows what I'm going through, so he knows what's going to help.
Yep.
I like Jeff, man.
Yep. What does Jesse need the most? I mean, I think at this point, he friends would be great. Like I said, I just know Jesse from here. Let me move my phone. I just know Jesse from him being in prison. But that being said, and I always use this analogy or comparison to people that say, "Can you really get to know somebody in prison?" And I said, "Okay, let's change that up a bit. You meet a guy in a bar. Do you really know him? I mean, do you really?" With the guys that are in prison, their entire life is out there in the public. Like, they got a rap sheet, they got a Department of Corrections profile. I mean, they can't lie about it. So in a twisted way,
ain't no denying that.
Right, in a twisted way, it might be more, I don't want to say,
more.
Yeah, we know more
than someone you meet at a bar.
So that's just the way I feel. But just from what I've learned from Jesse and him, corresponding and stuff, he is I said it earlier, to me, he wears his heart on his sleeve. So.
And he gets me in trouble, believe me.
Huh?
That's where all my problems come from. I just can't stop. I don't know how to be different.
Yeah. See, my ex-husband, who is in there with Jesse, now wears his heart on his sleeve. I was telling Jesse the story of how I met him. Kojak is his nickname.
You have 1 minute remaining.
He didn't used to, but now he does. So.
Yeah, he's slowed down a lot, man. He's humbled himself.
Jeff Womble. Jeff, you're right. Jeff just said something very important. Jeff just said, you guys in there get fed really poorly, and I'm going to tell you something. The food in prison is horrific. I wouldn't feed it to a dog. And I don't understand why prisons, it doesn't cost any more to feed decent food, healthy food. So.
Yeah, and have people watch over it better instead of allowing people to pee in the coffee barrels, spit in the food, and do nasty stuff just out of spite. It's insane.
Yeah, it is. So. All right, everybody. Let's see. When did we start this? Do you know, Jesse? What time did we get on here?
Oh man, the tablet don't keep.
Okay.
Thank you for using GTL.
I guess he'll call back. Hopefully he will, so we can say bye properly. He's in Toledo, Nicole. Toledo. It might be under ODRC. If you're on Getting Out, you might have to scroll down to ODRC, Toledo. I know, navigating the prison system, you got to get used to it. Yeah, Tiger Lily, he's the one paying for the calls. I know, I feel bad. I feel bad. Lexi, he might be. I think he has a firearm charge. Yeah, one of us does, Jeff. I can't remember anymore. I have a Securus account, a CoreLinks account, a JPay account, a Getting Out account, Offender Connect. I don't even know anymore. I got them all. His booking number is A739738.
Hello. This call is from a DRC correctional facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Utilization of an unapproved application and three-way calls to communicate are strictly prohibited and a violation of DRC policy. Thank you for using GTL. Thank you for using GTL.
Yep,
I understand you gotta end it or whatever. I just didn't want it to end.
No. Absolutely, I'm giving people information. Is he a changed person, Lexi? Who knows? Here's the thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Here's the thing. As somebody who has been married to inmates, or convicts, and someone who has been married to non-convicts, or one was a non-convict. Their criminal past didn't have anything to do with how they treated me at all. At all. Okay? Now, let's talk about employees, especially since I have employees in these chats that are listening. Don't take this personal, Brandy or Nicole, but you guys can vouch for me on this one because you guys have been with me a long time. Between hiring, my live has been flagged for personal information. What did I give out? It says I gave out personal information. I didn't give out personal information. Interesting. Between the two different groups of people that I hire, or maybe it got mad because I gave out his booking number. TikTok just spanked me and said I was giving out your personal information. Well, duh. Yeah. So anyways, between hiring people on parole and hiring people not on parole, I have more problems from the people who have never been to prison. Go figure. So there you have it. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I gave out his DOC number. So yeah. For those that want Jesse's information, for those who want Jesse's information, I can't say his information. You're going to have to go over to the 90-Day Felon TikTok page, and it's right here on the green screen behind me, and also on the 90-Day Felon account. There is a Linktree link on the bio page, on the home page, and tap on it, drop down menu, and you'll see Jesse right there. There he is. You'll see his picture, and you can tap on that, and all his information is there. So here's the thing, guys. I am not here to convince you either way. For example, when people say, Tia, my neighbor hates pit bulls, can you talk to him and convince him? I'm like, no. It doesn't affect me if your neighbor hates pit bulls. I really don't give a shit. Okay, so those of you that come on here and talk shit about someone in prison, I don't get. It's not your relationship. Piss off. Go somewhere else and be miserable. Like, leave us alone. We're having fun. We're having a great conversation. So I'm sorry that you're so bored on a Sunday that you have to come into my live stream to talk shit about being with somebody in prison.
Boredom comes from a boring mind.
Huh?
I said boredom comes from a boring mind.
Yes. So I'm not here to convince you. You either want to check it out or don't. It's okay. You know. So yeah. So that's my whole opinion on this topic. I mean, again, my failed marriages literally had nothing to do. Swamp, Montana. By the way, Jesse, yes, Twisted Tea, that's Jesse right there. A lot of people on TikTok have like nicknames. So Swamp, Montana said to hang in there, you got this. That's her nickname.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's the nickname. But yeah,
that
so
means a lot to me, for real. I mean,
huh? There's a lot of people.
That helps. When you got people that give you that encouragement, that give you that thumbs up, you know what I mean? That inspires you, man. That helps. But when people try to be nasty, ugly, and down you and hate on you, know that. What are you accomplishing? You're doing more harm to yourself than you are anyone else.
Yep.
Because I'm just going to brush it off, and I'm going to move. Yep. I got goals. I got plans. Like, and I'm not going to allow negativity to stop me anymore. You know what I'm saying? I've learned.
Out of the hundreds of people that have been in here, there's only been 2 negative comments, and they weren't even that bad. You know? So, I mean, what does that tell you? Everybody else has been super positive and supportive.
Got good people here.
Yeah.
I respect them.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. And really, I would be able to share that better if I wasn't so nervous. Like right now, it's like I can't even find words that I easily know and I use every day, but because I'm so excited and nervous, it's like I'm my brain is going blank or getting gridlock.
Somebody with the nickname Melissa Monkey Mama, love that, says she thinks she might have went to school with you. So, wow.
Sweet.
Look at that. Look at that. And then Jamie G says, people make mistakes in life. To hold it over their head when they have done good is wild to me. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. So, she wants to know, did you go to Libby High School?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Melissa. But you can still write them.
My hopes was up, though, for a second. I was like, oh, yes, I done found a lost schoolmate.
Well, thanks, Jeff.
And then I was afraid, like, I was kind of a bad kid. Like, I was always fighting and everything. So, man.
I think it's so great. So you have Jeff that's in here, the one that was in for 25 years. He's your biggest cheerleader right now. And he's writing some really nice things. Thanks, Jeff. That's very nice of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I appreciate that, Jeff, man.
And you know what? A lot of people in here have been to prison. A lot of people are saying like their brother, their husband, their boyfriend, they're people that have been to prison. So this is the right place to be, Jesse. We're all a bunch of fuck ups. We're all a bunch of underdogs. You know? So this is the place to be.
Yeah, but look at it. Yeah, we prevailed though. Like we emerged from all that pain and all that struggling, and we show people our worth. But we're gonna make our mark.
Thanks.
And we ain't gonna let people think like that. Stop that.
One of my employees, Nicole, said she just put $10 on. I'm not sure on what, but she put $10 on your name. So, thank you, Nicole.
Oh, I'm surprised she can text me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That allows.
Okay.
That allows them to be able to text.
Okay. To talk to
she'll
her.
Be able to text me forever.
Okay.
And tell her thank you, because I need friends. Like
yeah.
I don't have nobody, so I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I don't take this for granted, not even a little bit.
Michelle, they're talking about it's called Getting Out. Getting Out is, first of all, a horrible name. I don't know who came up with that name, Getting Out, because not everybody in prison is getting out. Swamp Montana, she just typed it in the chat. It's a way to text people in prison. Yeah, it's cool. You can text, you can send pictures, videos. And Jesse is on the Getting Out platform app, whatever you want to call it. On the Getting Out app. I don't want to say it in case I get in trouble. And those of you that are on my 90-day felon platform, that is Jesse. And that is where he's at. There he is. Yeah, I took a screenshot, Jesse. I'll send it to you of what you look like on the live stream. So, yep.
My hair, they woke me up and was like, "Look, you have to take another mugshot." And I'm like, "What?" I mean, it was early, but I got up and I'm like, "All right, here I am. I'm ready." And that was the outcome.
Very few people have good mugshots because guess what? They were not having a good time. It was a very bad day for them. So,
Yeah.
Catherine, no, not all state prisons use that app. No, they don't. Only some. Nicole, you got arrested? I didn't know you were a former criminal. One of my employees said she smiled in her mugshot. Oh my God. Many times? I'm finding, I'm finding things out about my employees I didn't know. She seems so innocent.
It's abstract, thinking and conversation and learning. Like, you can always learn from something.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm big on. I want to learn as much as I can, about people, about
like I said,
myself.
As soon as and we'll do this like every week, now that I've kind of got the groove down, as soon as I kind of get myself more organized here, because I still have to run this thing called a dog rescue and do emails and answer phones and yada, yada, yada. Candy, he only has
let me know about that so I can let my kids know, that way they can share it. And so that, we can do this together to where you're helping me and I can also spread all the good that you're doing, because, like I said, that's the first thing I noticed about you. I'm like, man, she's awesome. Like, she really sacrifices a lot of her time to help everyone, to help us, to help animals. Like, when all that tragedy happened down here and he told me about it, I said, look, hey, don't be asking her about anything that has to do with me. I understand what she's doing right now, because I've seen her in action. I said, she'll get to it whenever she gets to it.
Thanks.
Ask him, he'll tell you.
Thanks. Yeah, I get a lot of jail mail. I get a lot of people wanting pen pals. Swamp Montana says, Jesse, be strong. Don't let anyone bring you down. You almost out. Oh,
ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt. Yeah, I like his energy. You can tell, like, he's practical, like, he knows what's going on.
Yeah. So, okay, guys, I am going to go deal with some four-legged inmates who are out there screaming like little bitches because they want back in the house. And then I will go through this and take some clips out of this and put some video together. I'm like a one-man production company here with this stuff. I'm putting all the videos together, all the pictures together. And
yeah, I've been there. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
You got to be the boss. You got to be the runner.
Yeah.
The bodyguard. You got to be the financier. You got to be
everything.
The booking.
Yeah. So,
if you want to do it right, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
When you leave it in the hands of other people, that's when everything gets messed up.
You don't got to tell me. You don't got to tell me. Jamie G says, have a good day, Jesse.
I couldn't even imagine it being on your level. I couldn't imagine it being on, your level. Like, that would be,
a lot of people are saying goodbye to you. A lot of people are saying hang in there.
All right, man.
All right,
I love all your guys' company, and I appreciate your time, and thank everyone out there. Like, thank you.
Okay. Well, hopefully some people will write you or text you.
Like I said, this got me a nervous wreck.
Don't be a nervous wreck.
Because you want, there's things you want to share and you want to say, and then once you're on here, it's like, your mind just goes blank. It's like, oh no.
Well, we'll do it. You know what we'll do is I'm setting a schedule to do this like once or twice a week. So now that you dipped your toes in the pool, and you're not so nervous. Now you can write down some things you want to talk about or whatever. But a lot of people are saying hi and bye and stay strong. So many people that I can't even list them all.
And I can't wait to tap.
To what? Oh, I think we lost them.
I'm excited about that too.
Okay. All right, you.
That's hard.
I'm going to go deal with my dogs, and thank you guys for being so supportive.
1 minute remaining.
Look at that. Perfect time. Someone says to have them make notes of important things they want to talk about. Yep, that's what we're going to do. All right, Jesse, I will, I'll get with you in a couple of days, and thank you, everybody, for being so supportive of him. Please text him, write him, just say hi. That would be great. All right, Jess. Go have a good day.
So much. Thank you so much for everything. Like it really means a lot to me.
Okay.
I can't even put it into words.
Well, now you can.
You have an amazing day.
Yeah, now you can.
Write me whenever you get a chance.
I will. I'm gonna send you a picture in a little bit.
Let me know.
Okay.
Because like I said, I gotta follow your lead.
Okay. All right, Jess.
My world.
All right. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna send you a picture in a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay. Bye, you guys. Bye, everybody.
And my love to Kojak, too.
I will. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for using GTL.
Just like that.